Hey, happy Friday. Kevin L, what's going on? Everybody sound off as you come in. I don't know when we go live anymore. Sometimes it happens right away. Sometimes it takes a minute. But Kevin said take a sip. So let's take a sip. Outstanding. We got a little bit to catch up on, don't we? We missed last week. Him and I decided to have a little fun for my birthday. So we were going to go out. We ended up staying here. Am I alive, hon?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We got a couple people in here. Sound off. Let us know you're here. Hey, Torp made it. What's going
Hey,
on, buddy?
Torp.
Kim brought up, she's like, I'm getting worried about Dan. He hasn't been in a while. Glad you're here, buddy. Hey, Randy made it. What's going on?
Howie,
Howie,
Randy, Don.
what's happening? Don's Hot Rod Garage made it. What's going on, Don? How's everybody making out? I don't know if you guys had a minute to check out our short, but we started digging back into that Nova a little bit. Boy, she's just as rusty as it could be.
Hey, Houston.
Houston, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. I'm hoping to get that job for the
Hey, Lonnie.
deck filler this weekend, maybe Sunday. It's not today and not tomorrow. It's pouring rain and it's a cold rain. Lonnie, what's going on? A little bit, Howie, just a little bit. We're gonna try to still stay as young as we can. We're gonna keep doing what we do until we can't do it no more. It's kind of like that guy I
Hey,
sold
Paul White.
I sold those wheel adapters to. He drove down from like King of Prussia and he was like 75. And he's like, look, I don't know what else to do. All I do is build hot rods. So he's still going. So why don't we keep going? I imagine I'll keep going that late in life. We'll see. As long as I got the resources. Hey, Paul White, what's happening, brother? Tony Greensteiner made it. What's happening, Tony?
Hey, Tony G.
What's happening, brother? All right, have a sip. Everybody's filing in now where all our buddies are showing up. Everybody's piling in now. I'm telling you, Don, we've had a few really, really good days, but they're midweek and I can get out there for an hour or so and I do it. But like today, it's 40 and it's pouring rain and it's going to be 40 all day tomorrow. I think it might go up to 45 and it's supposed to rain until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, and I got grinding to do and stuff, and I can't pull the 55 out, and I don't really like grinding too much with the car in there. I might put the car cover on it or a piece of plastic and do what I got to do because I really want to get that deck filler piece in this weekend, or at least get the old one out and the new one fitted. Because as soon as we get that done, we'll be ready to pull quarter panels. And them quarters are going to peel right off. I mean, we've almost got them completely separated from the car. They're as we did the tail light tray, as we did the wheel tubs. We got around the door and up into the sail, and those things are just about going to fall off.
Hey, Bulldog.
Yo, what's going on, Bulldog? How you doing,
We
Bob?
didn't do too much, Randy. I think we made a cake. Did we make that cake last Friday?
Um, did we do the cookies or the cake? I think we made cookies.
Made cookies.
We were going to go out to dinner and then we changed our mind last minute and we ended up just hanging around here. But I got a load on. Did you catch a buzz with me, Hunter? Or was it just me?
Just you.
It's just me because Kim's got to kind of keep track of what I'm doing in the kitchen so I don't burn the house down. So I caught me a nice buzz and played with the cookies, and Kim made sure that I didn't make too big of a mess. And we just hung out.
Hey, One.
Yo, One, what's going on? Did you guys get to check out that last short I put out and seen how rusted the top of the roof channel was up there? When I seen that, when I seen all that silicone in there, I knew there was trouble. I didn't know. I got a mustache hair in my mouth. I didn't know it was that bad, but you can. I took that. I could take a screwdriver and just punch. There's a whole bunch of putty laying on top and rust laying on top of the headliner in there. So I got to pull that headliner down. I'll soak that in a tub of Wool Light and water or something, or some nice soft soap and water and wash it real good because I think we're gonna have to change the roof. I really do, but I'm hoping that it's not as bad as I think it is on the front because that where it's rotted out is just in the middle. It wouldn't be too bad to make a piece and weld it in there. I could even TIG weld it in and it would be fine. But that roof's kind of flat too, so I don't know if it's even worth it. The roofs are readily available. They like to sell me sheet metal. I think the only thing we're gonna have left on that car is the front jams and the cowl and firewall, and then the rest of it's gonna be Taiwanese. Yeah, Kevin, it's like, that car should have went into the crusher. We all know that, but it's like it's one of those things. It's here. I don't have to go looking for anything. It's here. It's something to work on. And if I just buy one piece at a time, like I have been doing, it doesn't even phase our house budget or nothing. So that's what I'm doing. And you know what? When it's done, at least I know my car is not a rust bucket that's got hidden. Everything's exposed. Everything's taken care of. Yeah, exactly right. Now the frame is in great shape. The front frame, it's great. The holes don't look to be wore out. Now I say that, and I haven't pulled the front bolts off the front stand pieces that are to the cow or to the firewall there. I don't know what condition they're in, but I know the back ones are in really good shape. Where we separated those when we put the new floor in. We'll check and see with the rest, man. We don't know. But it don't matter. We're deep now. We're not stopping.
Yeah, I had a commercial already too, Randy. Sometimes YouTube just likes to kill you with commercials.
Yeah. The one thing it's going to be kind of funky on there is like the driver's side quarter. I bought the full quarter with the sale. I bought that passenger side quarter panel during the pandemic, and you couldn't get anything. So that quarter panel's without the sale, but it came with one, but it's not attached. I'm going to have to put the passenger side in two pieces. But I'm doing the driver's side first because we're going to see how that we might have to custom cut and make that one fit. I don't know. We'll find out. The tail light tray fit really nice, so I don't maybe it's okay. I don't know. We'll find out. I think it's just the way they hung that bottom section doesn't quite match the top of the quarter. We'll see.
You didn't like last week's episode one? You can't say that I was yelling at him though.
Yeah, there was no yelling at me. She was actually nice to me on my birthday last week. She didn't give me a hard time. She usually gives me a hard time. We had a good night. That's the idea, Randy. We're gonna get it lined out. I was checking out that 55 you're doing. It looks pretty good around where the brackets, the braces, because that's the only year that has those. The brace that goes from the kick panel area down onto the floor, that looked all right. Mine was rough. I didn't even know brackets went there. It was so rough. The only reason I knew is because I was looking at like a diagram of all the parts for that. And I was like, and then I saw a double stack of metal, and I'm like, man, there's supposed to be a bracket there. It was all rotted off. Yo, what's going on, Puglisi?
Hey, Chaz.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
Mark's here.
You
Edgeville,
know
West
what?
Virginia. What's going on, brother?
I think that commercial threw my thing off.
What's
Hey,
that?
Harry. It does sometimes when a commercial comes up, it kills my chat. Like it just doesn't show me the chat anymore.
Yeah. You know where I found mine, Randy? I got mine off of Summit of all places. I bought just about
Hey,
every
Mark.
piece. I bought just about every piece of sheet metal for that 55. I got that from that Real Deal Steel guy because Joe Whitaker. He was I want to say almost like a godsend. He didn't just sell me the parts. He gave me a lot of tips. You know, it's like when the people put the hang quarters on those 55s. they always push the quarter until it meets the inner rocker or the outer rocker, and they always end up bubbling their quarter. He's like, listen, take it, just put a real thin wafer cut right at the bottom where it first bends under, and bend that piece up to meet the rocker, the outer rocker piece or on the floor, the inner rocker on the floor where it welds to the quarter. And that way, when you put them together, it won't, bubble your quarter panel. You'll keep it nice and straight like they're supposed to be. And he gave me a lot of tips like that. And then he kind of talked me through it on the phone. When putting the inner quarters in those things is a nightmare, but he told me how to do it, and it was pretty easy. So that's why I bought all my sheet metal from him, except those braces for the front. I got those from Summit of all places. It's the only place I could find them. I have some out in the shed because I got to change the oil on the 55, and I can't remember the brand I bought, Howie. I could look and I could tell you tomorrow. It's got zinc in it. There's a couple good ones. You can look on Amazon, zinc oil, and it'll come up, motor oil with zinc for the cams. Mm. Don, they want crazy money for everything right now. The prices are shooting up, at least around here. It's like, because it's spring. I'm going to tell you,
Hey,
when winter
Joe.
came, everybody was looking to sell, and the prices were dropping, 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 dropping. Now's not the time to buy. Buy in the fall because nobody wants to store anything. Yo, Jer, what's going on? There is one hot deal right now that I seen on Marketplace. It's a 57 Chevy two-door sedan, and the clips off of it, but they say they have a lot of the parts, and a lot looks like a lot of the body work's done, and they only want $5,000 for it. If I had room, I would go up and get it. I really would. I wouldn't mind having a 57 like my 55, but I don't have the room right now, so I just let it go. There'll be 100 more deals like that down the road.
Oh, thanks, Tony.
I could probably find it. I think I had it saved. Really cool.
Hey, Hubie. Your car is really nice, Hubie. I saw that short today.
Absolutely. I like his drag car the best with his little 301. Let's see if it'll come up. My phone doesn't work half the time when we're doing live. If it comes up, I'll show it to you. I always say, but I really do have to learn how to. I need to get a program for this instead of just using the YouTube, so I could do out of screen stuff. But I don't even know if that would work, because it's like, look at my phone. I can't even get Marketplace to come up right now. It just sits there and spins. Maybe if I take it off Wi-Fi. Let's take Wi-Fi off and see what happens. Came right up as soon as I turn the Wi-Fi off. And that's what happens when I'm doing live stream and I don't even have no hard wires hooked up to this. That's probably why. But yeah, I was looking. I don't even know if he has the doors for it, but I have my old doors from my 55. They'll fit right on there.
Oh, Bulldog's going to the Tri Five.
But I mean, he only wants five. It's up in Connecticut, and he only wants $5,000 for that car. He listed it for his parents. The floors look pretty decent. Really nice car. But that would have to go inside as soon as I got it, because I wouldn't want it to rot out. I want to keep it dry. That's a smoking hot deal. If you ask me, that's a smoking hot deal. At least for stuff in my area. That's a
Well,
really
crap,
nice.
that's only half a car. You can put it right in Jonathan's garage.
Maybe. I'd have to get some tires and rims to get it rolling. But that, I mean, I have my old doors from the 55. I could put them on there temporarily, shit like that. Oops. Stuff like that. I got to watch my Kim caught me cussing the other day at the Texas Roadhouse. We were out to eat. She goes, "Stop cussing." I didn't even realize I was cussing. Them words just starting to slip out. I'm losing words mid sentence because we all are getting older. And I know it. You guys are fighting the same thing. You know what you want to say, but it won't come out. And now that's happening to me. And then cuss words are just flying out. So I'm probably going half senile. I ate too many half raw steaks in my life. That's probably what
not
it
the
is.
other night.
Huh? Not the other night. Yeah, we had a terrible, terrible dinner. Kim and my son took me out to dinner. We went late, but it was for my birthday. We went Tuesday, and we went to the Roadhouse. We got there 1 hour after they opened, right? And Kim ordered a prime rib, medium rare. They come back to our table and tell her, "I'm sorry, we're out of medium rare. All we got is medium and medium well." And she's like, "Well, what's medium?" And they said, "It's still pink in the middle." They brought her a piece of medium well. So somebody didn't know how to cook because I ordered a sirloin medium rare. It came medium. My son's ribeye came medium, and that steak's ruined. It to me, if it's medium or better, it's no good. And it's like our waitress totally ignored our table. We didn't have any service at all. It was everything for me not to get nasty because Kim tells me I get nasty, and I didn't. But she because I start rubbernecking when I don't see somebody, and she's like, "Don't do that." Well, about 20 minutes after she told me not to do it, she started doing it. She's like, "Where's this
That's me,
person at?"
Howie. I like it when it's still mooing.
Yeah. So Kim sent him. I didn't give him a bad review, and I told the waitress I was unhappy with her, but I still tipped, and I usually tip 30%. I only gave 20%, and I didn't give it because of her. I gave it because I know the bussers still bust the tables, and the hostess still hosts. So
Hey, Frank.
I know they split that up. So I had to begrudgingly give her a tip, knowing she has to share with the rest of the staff because I didn't want to be that guy. But Kim wrote an email for me and sent it, and they replied today. They apologized, asked me to call. I forgot to show you that email, hon. They asked me to call, and they gave us $40 off if we would come back to they asked us to please come back and gave us $40 off our next meal. So I thought that was pretty decent of them. Remind me to show you that email later, hon.
Right now, Gail just sent me a picture where they're sitting at the St. Louis game, and I want to see if I can see them. They're right behind the dugout.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Because I said boom sucks, and she's like, we're sitting right behind them.
Oh, you like medium and medium well? I don't, not me, Frank. I need my steak flavored, man. I want a lot of flavor. I like mine medium rare. I'm a vampire.
I like it when I like the blood.
I thought so too, Randy. And like I said, and Kim and I, we've go there often. We go to that place a lot, and that's the first time we had bad service and a bad meal. And it might have just been a new staff. I don't know. And I had given previously, I'd given them a 5-star review, and my reviews
nice
get a
you
lot
cut
of
her down.
attention on Google. And I didn't change it because I don't want to wreck that guy's business because he's got a new cook that's messing up. But they need to know that if you're going to charge me and I'm going to, for 3 of us, it's going to be $100. I don't want well done meat. And I'd like the waitress to stop by the table at least once to refill my cup because I had nothing to drink to wash that dry steak down with. So I got a little
That's
upset.
me, Randy. Raw. I like it bloody.
Hey, David Soloway, what's going on, brother?
Cut her down. Wished you a happy birthday.
Kim was worried about you too, David.
Did you hear me?
You and Torp both.
Oh my God.
What'd you
Cut
say?
her down. Wished you a happy birthday.
Who did?
Cut her down garage.
Oh man, thank you, Cut her down. I appreciate it. Okay, I
Hey,
see it there.
Jesus. Hey,
Thanks,
David.
man. I appreciate it. Hey, Zeus, what's going on?
Oh, we don't have one of those here, Hubie. That sounds good. Stuart Anderson's Black Angus. I'll have to look and see if there's one around here.
I tell you, I think we're going to have to go to Sullivan's once. It's very expensive, but they got excellent. All the people at my work rave about them. But where you go to a chain place and spend 100, you're going to spend 125 to 150 there. I mean, their prices are just that much more. But I told Kim I'd rather pay extra money to get something I enjoy rather than something I can barely get down.
I just looked, Hubie. The closest Black Angus is in Virginia, so I don't think we can go there.
We're not going there. They still had back home. They got the Ponderosa. They don't have any of them around here. Remember, they were around in the 70s. They still have one back where I'm from in Butler. They have a Ponderosa. They always had very good steaks. Now, do they still? I don't know. I haven't been home in a while. No, I'm 55, but thank you, Randy. Thank you. I am 55.
Just
That's
like
what I
this
said
car.
a couple weeks ago. My car is a 1955. I'm 55, and my 1970 Nova just turned 55. Me and my Nova are 55, and my car is a 1955.
Wow.
So I kind of like that.
What do you consider a good restaurant, though, Frank?
Wow. I mean, I'm kind of set in my ways now. I only like Kim's food anymore, and sometimes I give her crap and don't even like her food sometimes because Kim doesn't write anything down. Right? She makes this awesome meal, and it's like, oh, that was the best ever. And then I ask her to make it again in a couple weeks. How did I make it? I'm like, I don't know. She doesn't write it all down. She changes, and it's different every time. It drives me crazy sometimes, especially when she makes something really good and then she can't remember how she made it. Either that or she's just being funny because she doesn't want to make it again because she didn't like it as much as me. And that could be true too. I really like remember what that Italian place was that we went to Gordon's. I really loved the spaghetti I got there with the bolognese meat, and then they closed down like 2 months later. We go back there when they open up under new ownership, completely different. Doesn't taste good. There you go, David. We'll keep her going now that we're flowing now, brother. Yeah, that's what Kim does too, Torp. And she won't salt our food. You have to salt your own food.
I'll put like salt in the water for the spaghetti and stuff.
There you go. And my buddy Tony was born in 55. I'm coming up 55. So I'm a double nickel guy. See that? That's another one to add on there. Tony's in 1955. I'll drink to that, Tony.
We were just talking about that, Hubie. My granny had some really good recipes, and she didn't write. We didn't get them before she passed away either.
Yeah. Kim's grandmother made us this Italian meal when I was in the service because we weren't getting no good food. So Kim said, "I'll take you to my grand's," and we went to Granny's, and she put out a spread, man. She made the homemade. What's that called, Kim?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi, homemade gnocchi. She had
Gnocchi.
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 Okay, let Kim say it because I can't say it. But she had that on the table. Homemade pasta noodles, not nothing out of the box. She rolled it out with the flour, the whole 9 yards. She had fresh pork on the table. She had everything. I never had an Italian meal so good in my life. It was pretty awesome. I still think about that dinner sometime. That was me, you, Val, Jason. I think that's it, and your granny. I don't think your parents were there. I think it was just us kids and granny. Oh man, kidney stones. Ugh, that's the worst. But Frank, you got a business model. If you can cook good, man, open a nice restaurant, and then people in your town won't have to drive an hour. They'll go to Frank's. There's your business model, man.
I wish you me. I mean, Randy.
Kim's the youngest one. She
No.
is at heart. Kim does look a lot younger than she is. She looks younger than me, and she's older than me. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm getting some Botox.
Oh, geez, here we go. You don't need any of that stuff put in your veins.
It's not in your veins.
I don't care. You don't need that stuff in your body. You got enough stuff going on over there.
It's botulism. There you go. Don's the youngest.
Don's the youngest out
Maybe
of all of
one's
us?
younger.
I don't know.
Hey, Joe, thanks.
I don't know. I mean, we might have some. How old? Jesus is pretty young too, comparatively speaking to the rest of us. I think. How old are you, Jesus? Is Jesus still here?
Don. See, I knew Don's birthday was coming up. He'll be 47 tomorrow. Happy birthday, Don.
Yeah, I don't know how old Jesus is, but we're friends on Facebook, and he doesn't look that old. He
Hey,
looks
Shop
young.
Cat.
He looks a lot younger
Long
than me.
time.
Yo, Shop Cat, how you doing, buddy?
I think one is younger.
Is Young Wonder? How old are you, one? He's trying to think of a way to lie about it or something. Yeah, happy birthday.
That's what
man.
happens. The mind tells you you're only like 20, but the body says you're 50.
Isn't that what they say that the main cause for old men getting injured is old men thinking they're not old men? I still stretch it. Oh, see, Jesus and I are you look younger than me. We're the exact
Oh my
same
gosh,
age.
his birthday is
Yeah.
14th.
Yeah.
It's coming up too.
What's that? Tuesday? Is that yeah.
Ooh,
Tuesday.
Don's going to a Japanese steakhouse tomorrow. Nice, Don.
Happy birthday, Jesus. I'll probably end up wishing it to you if Facebook reminds me.
Hey, Daniel. Daniel's
happy birthday if they don't.
Daniel's here. He says he's the oldest at 64. I don't think you're the oldest, Daniel.
I don't think you're the oldest, Daniel.
Frank is 60.
Hey, Cutter Down. How old's Cutter Down Garage? So find out who. Yeah, see, look, Bob's be 75. And look, Bob's still hot rodding. That's what I'm saying. What else are you going to do? That's what I'm going to do.
Uh-oh.
I can't see myself not hot rodding, man.
That's
David's 72. And Mark's a 73. So we're all close enough. I mean, we're all in the same stratosphere, you know. We all got the same likes. Hey, Gordon's here. What's up, buddy? Hon, this drink's going down really fast. You might end up having to get me my beer out of there. Yeah, exactly, David. It's something. It's like people always ask me.
Oh, cut her down is Chris. Cut her down is Chris.
Oh, cut her down's Chris. I always forget. Sorry, Chris. I forget, man.
I only know him as Chris.
I know it's hard. It's like for years it's Chris. Now it's cut her down. Okay, cut her down. It's etched in there now, my brother.
Hey, Josh.
Josh is here. What's up, my brother? Everybody's filing in now. We got the whole team here. Henry's here. Oh my goodness gracious. Henry made it.
Shop Cat made it. Henry made it.
The whole team's here, man.
Gordon. Uh-oh. Chris's other phone is on the fritz.
Okay. I think we're going to be needing a new phones. This thing's got to be. How old do you think that is, hon?
I think we got it right around 19.
Yeah, so it's about 6 years old. I told Kim, you know, the thing that irritates me the most on this phone is this Bixby button. I don't use it. I don't want it. And every time I try to.
I think Don said that you can disable that. I think Don disabled his.
All right, I got to find out because every time I try to put it in the camera holder, it turns on and it drives me this, man. It gets me all fired up. I'm trying to videotape and I can't. Yes, I'm gonna have to look how to disable that because that thing is a pain in my butt. And I told Kim I won't get another Samsung if they make me have a Bixby button. And in the most inconvenient place. People don't want that. Most people don't want that crap. I don't want that crap. Well, I appreciate that, David. Hey, everybody click that like button. Maybe it'll show it to some more people. My last video was a stinker. It didn't do very good. I
It's
just
like
kind of
for
let it
news or
play.
something, Randy.
Huh?
Randy asked what it's for. The Bixby button. I think
Oh,
it's
it's kind of like an Alexa button, or I mean, like to ask an assistant, like you ask it questions or whatever, I guess. I don't know. It's something
I
like that.
don't like the
It's
iPhone,
like a
Don.
butler for your phone. It's like, yes, sir. What can I do for you? You can turn that button off because I don't want it on. And if you swipe to the wrong side, it gives you this news thing that I don't want.
I
And
know,
then
I've been Android
when you're
too.
sleeping and you wake up, they're constantly adding new apps on your phone. They shouldn't be allowed to do that, man.
Oh, we have a Galaxy 10, Torp, so you're right around us.
Yeah, Torp, ours is old too, man. But it's like, what do I need another phone for? This thing works fine. It's fine. I don't. I mean, I know that the
I
newer
know it's
stuff has
time.
like the AI for like for editing and
Oh,
stuff
Jesus
like that. But
Christ,
I like to
Marshawn.
keep my stuff real. I don't want to put fake stuff on my videos.
Okay, it's time.
Is it? Oh my goodness, it is. It's a minute past. All right, guys, it's give away a bumper sticker time. I need a number between 51 and 100. Between 51 and 100. Go.
I don't like the iPhone, Hubie. Everybody on my sister's side of the family has an iPhone. My son had an iPhone for a while. He went to Android the last time. Oh, they're all around it.
There it is, Lonnie.
Lonnie
Lonnie
won.
got it. Number 68. Let me show you guys. Bring it up. Kim sent me the text at 58, number 68. Lonnie, I'll get that in the mail to you, my brother.
Way to go, Lonnie.
Woohoo! Good job, my brother. All right, let me put that over there.
So yeah, Dom's gonna go to iPhone next time. I thought you really liked your Samsung. You had a really good camera on it,
Yeah, I
right?
remember you whenever you were showcasing that camera. It was nice. But I don't know. My son likes the iPhones.
No, he's got an Android now.
Does he? Okay, I
Yep.
thought he stayed with the other. I didn't know. I heard they're so similar now. It's it doesn't matter.
Gail was just showing me her pictures from when she went to the Phillies game down in spring training.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think she's I think she's got an iPhone, but man, you can't believe the camera on that phone.
And what kind is it?
I'll have to ask her, but I think it's an iPhone.
I might look at iPhones, and the only reason why is because I know how to use the iMovie editor because I use it on this computer. Our MacBook is got the it's an
Hey, country
Apple, and it's
boy.
got huh?
I said, hey, country boy.
Hey, country boy, and
Hey, Eddie.
it's got the iMovie on their phones, from what I understand. So I'm going to tinker around with them. They don't really have phone stores anymore. They want to send you stuff in the mail. I like going to the phone store. I want to look at what I'm getting, but I don't know. We'll see.
Eddie's here too.
I'm not, like I said, I still my Android's still fine, so I'm in no hurry for anything. But I guess we got to start looking to the future.
Me too, Henry. I've only had Android and I don't want to go to an iPhone. I don't like Apple. I don't like Apple at all.
I don't know why. I like our laptops a lot, hon.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Torp's with me. He hates Apple.
Yeah, that does get a little agitating, Torp. And plus, I truly believe that they crashed our other computer to get us to buy one, and then they didn't tell me how to fix it until after I purchased this. And then the lady's like, "Look, you can get a stick
No,
on
no, no. They didn't tell us
Amazon and change
anything.
the memory stick, and you're good." And sure enough, it's downstairs. We don't even use it anymore. It's still plugged in. I guess I should just unplug it. But I mean, I like to have a computer down there if I want to look something up real quick. And yeah, it is. I changed when I did the update. It just crashed within 10 minutes. It crashed the computer. Kind of funny, isn't it? And now they're asking me to update this every. I'm not going to do it. Not going to happen. I'm not changing a program. I'm not going to change the operating program on it because that's what crashed the other one. I'm not going to go spend $2,000 or whatever it is every year and a half, 2 years. They can forget that.
That's how I feel about the iPhone, Frank. I'm so used to the Samsung that I don't know how to use an iPhone.
It's just finding where everything is. Each one has the exact same things. They're just called something different, and they put them somewhere different, but they're the exact same thing.
Not as easy as upgrading a quarter panel. They wanted to keep when we went to take the old computer to get fixed at the Apple store and they couldn't fix it. They were gonna keep it, and I was like, no, no, because I knew what they were gonna do.
They were going to fix it and sell it because they resell them on Amazon, and I could resell mine on Amazon. Chaz, I'm not too. Uh, Tom's River is pretty close to where I bought my 55, and I'm going to say 2 hours, 2.5 hours, somewhere around. I guess that in that area. It took a while to get there, and it took a while to get home. I'm going to say 2 hours, 2.5 hours from Tom's River. That's where I pretty close to where I bought the 55, not too far from there. I think a little north of there and in the woods.
The paddle. Did you say we showed the paddle?
Oh my goodness, the paddle. I'm sorry, David. I was being rude. I'm over here drinking mine down and nobody else is getting the paddle. There it is. I'm empty, honey. Could you get me my beer? That whiskey goes down easy, too easy. That's why I only have one. I'll switch to beer now. I ain't going to thing. I don't think, Randy. I don't know. I might. I mean, I got to get my brother to go with me. I got to rent a trailer, and I'd be afraid to leave my 55 overnight anywhere. I mean, where am I going to put the car? Where do you guys put the cars when you're there? You get there Wednesday. It's Wednesday through Saturday. Is that what it is? Wednesday through Saturday. Where do you guys keep your cars while you're sleeping and stuff? I wouldn't be able to sleep. I've heard too many horror stories of people's stuff getting stolen when they're on these trips. There's a lot of questions I have a lot of questions. Now, why would I want to leave my car at home when it's a Tri-5 event? Wouldn't I want to have mine looked at too? Or I guess mine's probably not as nice as these 150, $200,000 builds these guys got, but I'm kind of proud of mine. It gets a lot of attention locally anyway.
You gotta find out when the Bruce Corner one is.
I need to find that lady and ask her for one of those papers. She gave me that paper at the Thomas Chevrolet, and she hangs around with Frommel, the guy that got that Camaro and Vet down that goes down to the All Phase Auto. She must have thought I was a weirdo or something because I asked her to be friends on Facebook and she didn't friend me back.
Well,
I
you are
ain't a
kind of
weirdo.
weird.
Well, I'm a goofy, but I'm not a weirdo, hon. But I am goofy. I get it.
Frank's, you're gonna get another Fargo, Frank? Decent parts. That makes it 5-ish.
I guess, Randy, but it's like, where does everybody? Do they keep them in at the event the whole time? They just keep them parked at the event at the whole time.
Wow, Eddie's cousin's gonna go there, and Eddie. Oh my gosh, let's start over. Eddie's gonna be at the Tri Five Nationals because his cousin's going, and he's coming from Hawaii. Henry said he would have to sleep in his car.
That's just it. That's why I'd probably want to get to the campground where I could keep the car with me. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. It's like I'm not. I'd be very uncomfortable leaving my car. And I'm probably just being stupid. I realize that, but and I know a lot of other people have a lot more invested in theirs than maybe I have in mine, but that's just the way I feel. Well,
Looks like Randy's going because he wants to meet Eddie.
Randy's a lot closer
Oh,
too,
he is
hon.
a lot closer, but not still a ways.
We're 12 hours away. He's probably about 5 or 6 hours. What do you think, Randy? You about 5, 6 hours away? I'm about 11, 12 hours away from me.
See, Don says it's a heck of a drive for him too. So, and he's not that far from Randy. 6 hours.
Okay.
Try fives, Chris, the try fives, and where is that? Tennessee. Eddie's garage is 16 hours away. A lot of people just go to look at the cars. Bowling Green.
There you go. Long ride down 75. We'll see. I don't know. I tell you, my truck really, really pulled that car nice too. It didn't, and it's only a Silverado 1500, but I mean, it was rated for the weight of the car and the trailer combined. And it braked fine. It pulled fine. I don't think that it would be an issue at all to pull it there. It's just, what do you do with the trailer when it's there, and what do you do with the car? I don't know the logistics of it. I need more information. What was that? There was a channel last year. The guy had was it a Studebaker? His car and trailer got stolen when he went to an event in Florida, and he was at a hotel on the way back, and he got up in the morning and somebody unhooked the trailer and stole everything.
Hey, PPSS.
Who'd that happen to? I can't remember. Is it a Studebaker he had, or a drag car Studebaker or something? Somebody in here knows. Hey, Rick, what's going on, buddy?
Eddie's going in his Tundra.
And that's what that's just it right there, Don. That does it for me, man. If I'm not, I have to be at my car at all times, right? It's out. I couldn't handle losing it like that. And if I caught somebody doing it, I'd probably be in jail. And I'm not a tough guy, but they wouldn't be breathing anymore.
See, Hubie said cars were getting stolen on the power tour.
They said that's just I guess that's what you gotta do, Bob. It's like somebody's gotta be there at all times. It's these people are ruthless, man. Thieves are ruthless. Yeah, you can do that, Torp. You can put those, trackers and hidden places on them, but they got scanners for all that stuff now, and it's,
Hey, Brown's House of Horsepower.
"Hey, Brown's house." Now, is this somebody that we know with a new name? Brown's House of Horsepower. I dig it.
Really, Hubie?
Okay, Mr. 55er with the new
Hey,
trying a
Mr.
new name.
55er.
Okay, that's cool. All right. I thought about changing mine a few years ago, and I'm just like, it's already this, so I don't know. I don't want people not to be able to find me. Okay, that's cool. I'm still working on my same old rusted junk, man. But we're making headway now. We're getting there now. It won't be by, I bet you within a month we got those quarter panels hung on there and we're waiting for the roof to get here. Well, that's wishful thinking, but that's what I'm thinking. That's cool. All right. I know my buddy Jimmy, he's getting ready. His car's getting pretty close. I might have to get with him this summer and go to a show together. That would be fun. Get both of our 55s there. His is really nice though, man. His has got that real old school vibe because it's got that old paint job on it. The only part that ain't painted is his hood.
Oh, PPSS got Miss Bonnie home.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook the other day. It looks good, man. That's pretty cool, man. Just in time for car show season, bud. Now you can go with Jesus to a couple of them shows they got down there.
There you go, Hubie. That's the way to do it. Mark all the tri fives in a group and rotate the watch.
I was telling those guys today at the shop, I really want to get my hot rod out. I got it out once last month. And I only took it like 2 miles down to the shop and 2 miles back because I don't even know how much gas was in it. I didn't even look. I just wanted to, get it out and go for a little quick spin. And ever since I put it away, the day after I put it away, it like rains every other day. It's like it's trapped, it's landlocked. I can't get it out right now if I wanted to.
I told you what you should do. Just get some gravel.
Yeah. I'm just buying parts, buddy. I ain't buying nothing right now. If I had space, I would go get that 57, but I don't have space right now. And that cannot be. I wouldn't. I'm not a guy to leave something like that outside. It would instantly become an in the house child, an in the house pet. I would definitely Black Widow it though, man, and I'd put real 6 lug on the back, the whole 9 yards. I'd go all out. Well, we'll see. I'm not a race car driver, Randy. I mean, that car, I'd have to get maybe like if I go to an event and like if Jeff Lutz was there, I'd ask him to drive it down the track to get the real because he's a race car driver, man. I'm just some clown that'll try to catch the light and go. I'd want to do that car justice. I feel like that car should be in the 11s without a problem. I mean, it. The one thing I did notice, I was like, I only ever really, when I mean really got in it, I got in it once, and it was going to that show up in Broome Mall, and I had to get there early, so it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was going down the Route 1 bypass, and there was not another car around, so I got into it. I mean, when I say I got into it, I got all the way into it, and those rims can't take that speed. It felt like the whole car was gonna shake loose because of the I know the one back rim was really bad. They tried to put weights on it, and it won't hold weights. They'll throw them right off, and, so I'd have to get better rims. I'd have to get racing rims, but I got into it and it was fast. That's all I'll say is it was pretty fast. I got a little afraid. I don't know if it was 'cause like I say, I know I was going at least a buck 20, and those rims can't go that fast.
I think you should make a group, QB. Should make like a Facebook group so you could all join it and meet up at the tripod.
I don't know one, but like I said, if I saw Jeff, I mean, I know him from school, and I haven't seen him in 30 years, but I'd trust him over a lot of people. He's a race car driver. If something happened, it would be an accident, I know. But I mean, I could trust him to hold on, and he knows what to do if the thing got loose or something. Well, I got those rims downstairs, but the one is bent, and I bought it bent, and I knew it was bent, but Speedway told me it holds air. It's like I wanted a set of them, so I bought them. And I actually wanted the tires that are on the car now. I want those on those rims so that when I do go to the track, I can put them on. And I got to buy a new tire with track for the old rims that I like to have on the car. So I still have the other tire downstairs underneath the basement step, and that's where I got those rims. But they're like I said, they're $600 a tire, and I got other car parts I want to buy right now. I don't want to spend 600 bucks on a tire. I'm still sick to my stomach because of that a little stupid clip. All I had to do was zip off with the grinder, and I totally missed it. I didn't even know it was there, and it cut my tire. And I even bought spacers, and I don't even know if they're quarter inch. I need about 3/16 of an inch. My rear, I thought I have it. I think it's center, man, but it just seems like it's off to one side the tiniest bit. And it could be my hanging of the quarters, and I'm just seeing stuff because I measured it 10 times. And from frame to frame, it's all straight. But and I would only need one. I bought two. You have to buy a pack of two. I only need one, and it's on the passenger side. That's the tire that cut. The tire that cut down was on the passenger side, and it's a hair closer to the frame. I can get a full finger in on the driver's side. I can only get about half a finger on the passenger side. So that's why I bought that spacer. I just never put it on yet. Take a sip, fellas. Hubie, I'm on there. I don't know who else is on there. I know Jesus is on there. Possum's on there. Who else am I friends with in here on Facebook?
I don't
Jer's on Facebook. Um, who else is on there? Come on, guys, speak up. I know Don don't do it. Yeah, Howie Mook's on there. Me and Howie are buddies on there. I know we got a few guys that are on there. That's about right, Randy. That's where I mean, look, it's a 500 horsepower big block Chevy. It's got that 5-speed transmission in there, that Tremec 5-speed in there. It's got the aluminum drive shaft, lightweight aluminum drive shaft with 456 rear, 456 gears, and then it's got the 35 spline axles. It's all beefed up to take the hit. I got the 35 spline axles. I got the nodular center section that's supposed to take all the power. Something else besides the rear will break if something's going to break when I let it loose at the line.
There you go,
It
Hubie.
grabs right away because of those ladder bars. Traction's not an issue. And I
Randy,
just know that from
Eddie,
driving it on the street. But I'm like I say, I'm not a race
Frank.
car driver. To get a real time of what that car could really do, I'd ask somebody else that I trusted to shoot it down the track. I mean, I would definitely take it down the track. I'm not afraid, but I think somebody that knows more would do better. And one thing I will do if I take it to the track is I will get a shift kit for the shifter because it's a long way from first to second right now. I got that big long stick on there, and it's like you're wasting a lot of time going through them gears. And they got that little kit you put on that top of that transmission, speed shift it. I would definitely get a speed shift kit for it to know what it is. There you go. It's a rocket ship from according to it's a so I said it's like and it's a legitimate car. It's just not it's not a poser, but it's not it can't beat everything. I mean, but it for what it is, it's good. There you go. Don, is that you? Is that what you think mine is? Is a 12? And I think I maybe a high 11, mid 11. I think I don't know. Okay. That's about where I think mine is, Brown's house. I'm somewhere, and that's just a guess. And like I said, I'm not. I don't know, but that's just a guess. I mean, I can tell you my little 350 Camaro. I got 13 seconds on that car, and that was on street tires and crappy ones at that. I got 13 seconds on a little Chevy
Mark,
350,
you
and it
have a
had a
good
four
week
speed.
too. Tony, have a good weekend.
All right, Tony, take it easy, buddy.
Randy said you'll know when you take it to the track.
Well, we'll get there, man. Like I said, I don't even have a helmet, Randy. I
Ooh,
have
chicken.
I have that helmet that I bought from what's that? What the heck's the name of that? See, I can't even think of it right now. I haven't watched them in a while. I can't think of it, but I bought it from a YouTube guy at Carlisle, and it's just it's just for show. The insulation's falling apart when you touch it. I don't have a helmet.
Randy said they'll send you a helmet. Have a good chicken dinner, Henry. You have a good week too.
Yeah, man. Have a good chicken dinner, buddy.
Bye, Bulldog.
Take it easy, my friend. Take it easy, Bob. Yeah, we're getting close. We got 2 minutes left. According to my stopwatch, I tried to do 1 hour. You guys know the deal. Yeah, it kind of burned by tonight, didn't it, Kevin? Pretty good.
Take up a donation for a VW bucket. A drop in the bucket.
A drop in the bucket for Buckethead. Yeah, we'll see. I know that there's a couple car shows at the racetrack, the Maryland racetrack, Cecil County. They have like 2 car
Hi,
shows
Howie.
planned already. And you can drive on the track, but you got to pay extra. But yeah, you could drive down the track. Like I said, I'd have to get the high octane gas. I'd have to get the speed shifter. I get to get a helmet, all that stuff. I got the tires. They're on the car right now. Drag radials are on the car right now.
Hi, Frank. Hi, Harry. Hi, Don.
Thanks, David. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Frank. Harry, take it easy, Harry.
Everybody have a good week.
Yeah, man.
A great weekend.
I do something fun, man. Like I said, I'm going to do Nova stuff on Sunday, provided that the weather cooperates like they say it's going to right now. So look for a couple shorts and maybe one
Bye,
video
Mr.
next week.
55. Bye, Hubie.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of footage I get. I'm just changing parts. I'm changing rusty parts
Bye,
out, man.
Kevin.
That's what we're doing over on this
Bye,
end
Randy.
of town.
All right, everybody.
Joe
I'm
Rockhead, don't wear
signing
no.
off. Have a good week and a good weekend. Bye.
Fair enough, one. Fair enough. All right. Hey, listen, guys. Everybody have fun. Do something fun this week. Make sure to stop back next week. Come in, tell us all about it. Look forward to talking to you guys again already. Until next week, take care, everybody.